Hi guys. Okay, story about yesterday. I didn't get online too much. I was like on and off because our internet was in and out all day. So I marked some work and emailed people back, but I didn't get a message on the activity feed. So sorry about that. So today I'm just gonna do my weekly video now. We're wrapping up geometry. So I hope geometry has been going okay for you. It's not a crazy hard topic. Few concepts to get. So let's just go down. Unit 5, geometry. So there was like reviewing angles, interior angles, exterior angles. There was a couple assignments to do, parallel lines, and then the final assignment is a quiz. So get all that stuff in, and then you can write the final geometry test or quiz or whatever you call it online. And that's the plan. So as soon as you can get this guy done, get it done, and then you'll be done the whole course. So there is only 5 units in the whole course, and you will have finished them all. I've created a bit of a feedback form for the course that I'm going to post up on the activity feed. So if you wouldn't mind giving me some feedback, and it's just anonymous, so you don't have to put your name or anything unless you want to, but I'd rather just know exactly how you feel. Some of the things I think that I would like to change for next year are some people were hoping for more of an enriched course. So there is a grade 9 enriched course that you can take, which goes a little deeper and it's a little harder, which I would have liked to offer if you were interested. And then some people were having a hard enough time with this class and maybe were struggling through this. So for next year, I'm proposing some changes, but I would love to hear what you guys think. Okay, so once you're done all the curriculum, so unit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like hopefully you're able to get that done this week. We'd like to wrap up the whole course by this week. Then you can start checking into some of the other modules. So there is a module of enriched problems that I haven't been very good at continuing to update, but there's some Pascal, 4 questions, and then there's some other math problems in here. If you're bored and you feel like trying them, you can. There's an EQAO practice module, so that has slides to complete and an old EQAO test. There's a culminating task and final exam module. So this is where you can find the culminating task and the final exam. And that's it. Oh, did I already talk about this? And then there's a review for the EQAO and final exam module too. So there's all these like extra modules at the end of the course. There's a whole review booklet with answers. There's a ton of review videos that you can go through. If you're like, I forget algebra, then you can watch this review video. And then there's a copy of the formula sheet, just so you know what you're given on EQAO and your final exam, which is just these formulas here. Okay, so explore the content section of the course to find practice stuff. There is stuff there. And one more thing, I did post a link, which is like, I was probably gonna put it in the worst spot. I'm gonna relocate that to one of the modules, but I did post a link for some stuff. So there's a video on EQAO information. Oh, look, I spelled information wrong. Information. So you can watch this entire video about the EQAO. Then I put an EQAO practice link here, so you can click on this link for some more help with EQAO. There's an examine EQAO frequently asked question page where you can click on and find out where you're writing the EQAO, and also any questions that people have been emailing me, I've been posting in here. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can check out. Okay, so just to sum up, our coursework, which is like units 1 through 5, is worth 70% of your mark. And yeah, so that's like what I've been posting on the Google Sheet, like with all your updated marks. That's worth 70% of your overall mark. Then the other 30% comes from your culminating task, your EQAO, and your final exam. And now the Board of Hamilton told everybody that the EQAO has to be worth 15% of your mark, which is somewhat true in e-learning. I don't really want you to stress. If something goes terribly wrong, don't worry. Like, we can make your culminating task and final exam help you out there. And also, if I'm unable to mark your EQAO. I think mostly I can mark it. Like some people from other schools are going to mark it and get the marks to me, but don't stress about this. Like just do your best. We can chat. So that leaves your culminating and final that are worth a combined 15%. So that's like, I mean, normally I only make the culminating task worth about 5% of your mark, and then the final exam is worth 10%. So that's normally what I do because I feel like the final should be worth more than the culminating. But anyways, that's like what the breakdown should be. But I personally don't want EQAO to really hurt your mark because it's like, you know, a different setting than what you're normally used to potentially. It doesn't allow a lot of the accommodations that you maybe get when you're in class. So I don't think that the 15% should be a standard thing. But some people do amazing and get perfect on EQAO. So maybe you do want it worth 15%. So let's just not freak out until we get to that point. So I will be super open and let you see obviously what marks you get on each task. And you can talk to me if you're worried at all. Okay, so just to review, the culminating task is in the content section of the course. You can find the culminating task under culminating task and final exam module, and it's right here. It's a culminating task PDF. It's 5 questions, 1 from each topic, and they're each worth 4 marks. So you just complete that and hand it into the culminating assignment Dropbox. Then there's practice assignments that you can do just for practice, not for marks. And I said that you should try to hand in your culminatings by Friday, June the 14th. I would try to be done all the coursework by Friday, June, whatever this Friday is, 7th, I think. But you do have until June 19th if you need it. That is technically the last day of the semester. But I'm just suggesting that you try to get it done by this Friday so that way you can just focus on the culminating, EQAO, and final exam. But of course, if you're like way behind and you need to go until June 19th, feel free. Okay, culminating task, try to get that in by Friday, June 14th. But again, if you can't, you have until June 19th. The EQAO is a different day for everyone. So that's, I feel like I have a lot of dots going on here. So that will just be depending on your school. So lots of people are writing it June 6th with me, and then some people are writing it the following week, and some people are writing it the week after that. And then your final exam is written, I would say most people are doing it between June 17th and the 24th. That seems to be the dates that I have. And it has to be supervised and is online. Okay, I'm gonna write this. Supervised, it's online, and it's about 2 hours long. And you only get the measurement formula sheet. No other notes. And the final exam covers the whole course, and it's like multiple choice and short answer. It's not very long, so 2 hours is tons of time. I think I actually set the time limit to 3 hours though, just in case you have technical glitches or, you know, whatever, something goes wrong. And it has to be supervised just so that we know you're not like opening up a tab saying, what is slope and how do I calculate it? And watching a lesson on it or something. So it's also password protected. So your whoever's supervising your final exam will have the password. Okay, so that's it. That wraps us up. The whole course will be done soon. So just one more reminder, if you don't mind giving me some feedback, I'm making a Google form. Well, I've made it already, but I haven't posted it. So I will post it. I think I'm going to take this virtual classroom request form down because nobody's requesting any. And I'll just post it here. So you can fill out my Google form And you are welcome to email me any feedback too. I won't be offended. I would love to hear exactly what you think. Well, I might be offended, but then I will probably agree with you. I'm pretty hard on myself. Cool. So that's everything. Feel free to email me if you're confused or not watching this video. Haha. Oh my gosh, did I ever make a checklist for Unit 5? Okay, I did. Phew. Thought for a second I did not. All right, well, that's everything. In this I forgot what, actually, just one more thing. This was from last year, but somebody asked me if they could make a discussion thing about final exam and EQAO prep. So it's still on here because somebody wanted to share their notes because they've been taking notes and like making a summary as they went along, which was a really cool idea. So I just kept it up in case anybody felt like posting in here. So in the discussions list, there's something called final exam and EQAO prep. So if you feel like sharing any cool study tips, or if you're like, oh, I made this amazing summary, you can just post it in here and share it with each other. No pressure. Someone last year posted a whole summary, which was really cool. Awesome. Okay. That's it. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Okay. I'm trying to think if I have to tell you anything else. This is one of the last videos. Okay, I don't think so. I think that's everything. You know, I think I'm going to have a virtual classroom. Let's do it. Let's do it tomorrow. You know what? Let's just do this because EQAO is coming up. And what if people have some questions? Okay, I'm scheduling a virtual classroom tomorrow. And it'll record, which it's got to be brutal to watch after. But anyways, let's just do like a end of semester Q&A. A&A. Lots of answers being provided at this session. Okay, cool. So date, tomorrow. Meeting time. What time should we meet? 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Does that work? I don't know. I have to do EQAO. No. Yes, I think that works. Okay. 1 p.m.? Maximum duration, an hour. Publish it. Automatically record it. Let's say that. Invite the entire class. Save. Okay, cool. If you have a different time, like if 1 p.m. is like the worst time in the world that I just picked, let me know. And it'll go till 2 p.m. Unless nobody comes on, then I might shut her down early. Okay, cool. Good luck. Have a great week, guys. And good luck studying for EQAO.